This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, drivers can expect delays due to planned closures of a section of State Highway 1 this weekend. Big names are set to make an appearance at Toitu Otago Settlers Museum tomorrow. And the solution to the rapid growth experienced by North Canterbury schools in recent years. Good evening, I'm Holly Buchanan. Southern drivers should expect delays south of Oamaru this weekend at Maheno rail level crossing. The New Zealand Transport Agency says State Highway 1 near Maheno will be closed for part of the weekend.
This level rail crossing near Maheno on State Highway 1 is being replaced, and the NZTA says drivers should expect delays this weekend. The tar seal at the sides of the tracks is being lifted and replaced with a concrete slab at a cost of around $300,000. The end result will look similar to this one at Kamo near Whangarei, which was replaced recently. The New Zealand Transport Agency's Southern Business Unit Manager, Ian Duncan, says the work requires a full closure of the road and rail line in order for the approaches on either side of the level crossing to be replaced and the new rail line concrete slab to be installed. He says drivers on State Highway 1 south of Oamaru need to build in extra time this weekend as specialist Kiwi Rail crews replace the rail slab and road approaches at the Maheno rail level crossing. There will be a localised one-lane bypass and detour in place while the work is underway, with stop-go traffic management and short delays for road users. Ian Duncan says the bypass will be suitable for all vehicles, including heavy vehicles. Around 50 metres of rail line is being replaced, with sealed highway approaches either side, 40 metres one side and 70 metres on the other. The NZTA and Kiwi Rail say the work will improve the safety of the rail crossing, and they thank the motoring public for their patience this Saturday and Sunday. Daryl Baser, The South Today.
Southland's guidelines for dealing with asbestos have officially been signed off. Asbestos Liaison Protocol Southland is a joint group incorporating the Southern DHB, WorkSafe New Zealand, Safe in the South and the region's 3 local authorities. They have agreed on guidelines for dealing with asbestos in the region. The signing took place at the Invercargill City Council chambers yesterday morning. The guidelines cover procedures for handling asbestos, which organisations are responsible for in different situations, and directions to enable the public to follow the correct procedures. Waimate man David Michael Cross was in Oamaru court yesterday, charged with assault. On February 10th this year, Cross was drinking at the Otumatata District Club. Cross grabbed another patron around the neck and held a knife in front of his face, threatening to stab him. Cross's lawyer says the man had recently suffered a heart attack and his sudden anger may have been brought on by his new medication. North Canterbury has been experiencing rapid growth since the 2010 and 2011 earthquakes as families have relocated. As a result, local schools have been bulging at the seams. This year, 10 new modern learning environments are being opened at schools across the Waimakariri district. The largest is a $14.9 million new development at Rangiora High School.
5 teachers per hub, teaching hub, and a hub of about 60 students being taught. And as you go through here, you'll see different size of hubs and different types of furniture and that sort of thing. The name Rakahuri is our local river, Ashley River, and as you see it on the floor through here, the river runs through the middle of the building. And as you move out from it, the carpet tiles go to green and then eventually to polished concrete, which is the mountains, etc.
It's believed to be the South Island's largest school classroom and is big enough to house 600 students. Deputy Principal of Rangiora High School, Brian Hayes, says the building will future-proof the school against roll growth for about 2 years. Some of the biggest names in New Zealand art and politics are appearing at Otago Museum this Friday. The art community is making Moth art to send pupils from Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Ōtepoti to an international academic conference. Roselle Lebone has more.
If you've ever wanted a chance to see what sort of creative chops Dunedin Mayor Dave Cull has, or perhaps a yen to witness the Green Party's Materia Ture's artistic soul, you've got one chance at Toitu Museum this week. This Friday only, their art will be exhibited at an auction along with top artistic talents to send students from Te Kura Kaupapa Māori o Ōtepoti to the World Indigenous Peoples Conference on Education.
Materia has put in a cross-stitch piece, which who knows what that's going to go for. That is a piece of history. We've got some amazing pieces. We've got Simon Khan has put in this amazing piece. This is Materia's one. How fantastic is that? That is our MP, and she made it herself. She stitched it all, and Dave Cull, Mayor of Dunedin, has put one in as well.
On display will be print, jewellery, stained glass and cross-stitch with a certain theme.
Because it's for the kids to go and present the Moth project, the Ahipepe MothNet project in Canada at the conference, like so many of the artists just decided to go with the moth theme. So there's like literally, there has never been so much art dedicated to moths in one place. This is our last big push for the funds to get them there. So how much art we sell tonight, Friday night, is how many kids will go to that conference.
The conference is in Toronto in late July. Ahipepe connects artists, scientists and educators with a goal to reconnect everyone with the natural world. It uses New Zealand moths as an indicator of functioning ecosystems.
We digitised around 20,000 of the Brian Patrick collection of just three families of New Zealand endemic moth.
Donations can be made via Give a Little and Shopify.com. The art will be available for viewing for one day only from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Friday, and the auction will start from 6 p.m. Roselle Lebone, The South Today.
And still to come on The South Today, high school choirs flock to Dunedin to compete in the regional Big Sing competition, and a Dunedin school's Mural takes out top honours in a national competition.
For all your news from the southern regions as it happens, go to our Facebook page. The South Today, connecting you with your community thanks to New Zealand On Air.
From rare to the recent, visit the legendary Hard to Find for your quality second-hand books, with the largest stock in New Zealand and a friendly book-loving atmosphere. For good prices, buying or selling, come visit 20 Dowling Street.
Emu oil has been used for centuries to support joint mobility and tired muscles. Also helpful for supporting healthy skin. Available as oil or in capsules. Go to www.silverhorn.co.nz to order emu oil today.
Bring some more joy into your world by adopting one of our adult animals at SPCA Otago. Call now on 473 8252. Please adopt a pet now, they will love you forever.
Every reason, every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
We need your help to secure the future of Dunedin Hospital. The Dunedin City Council is leading the community's call to redevelop Dunedin Hospital as a top-flight teaching hospital right in the city centre. Have you sent your SOS? Add your voice to the thousands demanding central government commit to the health and well-being of the whole southern region. Go to dunedinhospitalsos.nz and fill out your form, or head to a library near you to fill out a paper copy. dunedinhospitalsos.nz.
We're a 25 Moral place at Dog with Tails Cafe and Bar. So we take coffee very seriously. We do what's called contract roasting, so we're creating our own roasting profile and then doing our own blends. We're really focusing on the craft of what we're doing. You know, we're going back, instead of going on mass-produced sort of cheap things, we're taking the time to really craft what we're making. Make it so anyone can come here and have a feed and be able to get something they're able to eat or that they want to eat as well. You're kind of getting a taste of cafes from all around the world when you come here.
When it's time to say goodbye to your pet, Heaven Sent Pet Cremations are here to help you through this difficult experience. Call Heaven Sent Pet Cremations today for their care and guidance. Phone 489 2274.
Put your seatbelts on for this one and rev it up. Thursday night is Motorsport Night. Proudly brought to you by multi-award-winning Garrador.
Welcome back. A proposed camping ground development at Beaumont is set to begin in the coming weeks now that the summer holiday period has ended. Beaumont Hotel owner Alison Mills announced plans to expand the camping and holiday park at the start of the year. The first stage of the 5-year plan is to build new cabins on the 1 hectare site behind the hotel. The new cabins will add 2 existing cabins to form a 70-lot campground, as well as amenities and ablution blocks. And high school choirs congregated in Dunedin yesterday to take part in the Otago South Canterbury Regional Big Sing competition at the Dunedin Town Hall. Two choirs from Dunedin, Alexandra, Oamaru and Timaru schools competed in the Otago event, including groups from St Hilda's, Kings and Queen's high schools. Choirs from across New Zealand are competing for a spot in the national finale, held at the Aotea Centre in Auckland from Thursday the 24th to Saturday the 26th of August. After regionals, adjudicators choose the best 24 choirs from around the country to move forward to the final. And a Dunedin School's mural design has taken out the top prize in this year's Keep New Zealand Beautiful Wall-worthy competition. Those entering the contest presented ideas on enhancing the beauty of local areas through art. The artist and painters picked up a brush and spoke with Roselle LeBone about how the work came together.
This mural design, developed by Dunedin artist Ruan Barton, is set to grace the walls of Sacred Heart School. The design has won the Keep New Zealand Beautiful's Wall-worthy competition. Sacred Heart parent Emmeline Kendrick says the mural design is a celebration of the school and what makes it special.
We just talked about this amazing community we live in and our wonderful school and all the things that are special about that.
Ideas just flowed, and I just love the school values and just love the multicultural nature of the school.
She says the children from Sacred Heart are all pitching in over the coming months to get the mural painted. The winners of the contest must present an artistic vision that celebrates and improves the beauty of the local environment. Roselle LeBone, The South Today.
After the break on The South Today, why an Otago Peninsula resident is considering himself fortunate after stormy weather this week.
Autumn is here. Too late to sow grassy, but never fear. Ready Lawn is here. Ready Lawn, your perfect all-year-round solution. Call Ready Lawn today.
Active Furnishers Limited, home of quality service with superior product and an in-house design team who are always happy to advise and create an imaginative solution for you. Active Furnishers Limited, part of Dunedin's design history.
Loss of collagen is the reason for those fine lines and wrinkles. Silberhorn's Collagen Plus naturally supports your collagen levels, giving you younger, firmer looking skin, healthier, shinier hair and stronger nails. Joints, tendons, ligaments and cartilage all benefit from healthy collagen levels, the very foundation of structural health. Support collagen levels naturally with Collagen Plus by Silberhorn. Be quick, buy one now and get a second pack half price. Call now 0800 502 402.
every season, we're proud to dress the region. Alex Campbell Menswear, it fits.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
The University of Otago, an institute of world-class education and the social epicentre of the city, with outfits needed for more formal functions like the ball and for less formal functions like
the zoo. Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
Yeah, Dad, you'll definitely see me. I'm the one in the yellow and blue face paint and the onesie in the zoo.
Quite normal to feel sick. It is quite normal to feel sad. It is quite normal to feel unwell.
Our Monday night medical documentary is donated to science. Join a group of Dunedin medical students as they dissect the human body and meet the donors before they died.
I live in another part of my body that's taking a bit of punishment.
Donated to science, next Monday, 8 p.m.
Well, bowel cancer is a disease that can affect all New Zealanders. It affects men and women equally, but the rates of bowel cancer definitely do increase as you get older. So most bowel cancer occurs in people who are over 50 years of age. 10% of bowel cancer happens in younger people, and unfortunately the numbers of younger people are increasing who've been affected by bowel cancer. But the people who are at most at risk are people in their 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s.
Most women wouldn't think that they're at risk of bowel cancer, but actually they're as at risk of bowel cancer as they are of breast cancer. And most men wouldn't think of bowel cancer, but actually they're at as much risk of bowel cancer as they are of prostate cancer. It's a major killer in New Zealand, and it's one that tragically, for 1,200 New Zealanders who die of this each year, is just repeatedly ignored.
Welcome back. An Otago Peninsula resident is counting his blessings after his yacht was left undamaged when it was swept onto rocks at Broad Bay during Tuesday night's stormy conditions. Guy Gary says he was called by neighbours early yesterday advising him his yacht Lily Bee had run aground on the beach below Sandpiper Street overnight on Tuesday. Gary says his steel-hulled yacht is undamaged. His wife, Christine, says the yacht has since refloated at high tide with no problem. She praises the Coast Guard for its assistance. And now a look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Craig.
Good evening. Yeah, plenty of reading in Friday's edition. There's a bit of anger around the city overnight after some plantings in the Stewart Street traffic island were extensively damaged overnight by motorists. Only put in place, the Lance Woods and Tussock plants put in place last week, but somebody's driven down the centre of them, ripped the lot up, costing thousands of dollars to repair them.
Yikes.
A bit of needless vandalism, and ultimately the ratepayer's going to bear the brunt again. So DCC's obviously keen to hear from anyone that knows anything about that, and they certainly get to the bottom of it. A bit of a quirky story. We've got 6 800-kilogram sheep which are going to appear on Dunedin streets shortly.
Wow.
The DCC put out a contract to supply bollards for Jetty Street, which they're turning into a pedestrian area, putting up some bollards to keep the traffic out. And a local artist, Josephine Reagan, came up with the idea of producing some concrete and steel sheep to be used as bollards. DCC loved the idea, so she got the contract. She's just about finished them now. They're sitting outside her home in Orokonui, but they're going to be a feature out there, and they look pretty cool. So,
fantastic.
Photo tomorrow. Also got a spectacular photo for tomorrow from the Urban Dream brokerage, which is operating in Princes Street at the moment. It's running until July 1, and they're putting projections from the Dunedin Astronomical Society Solar Telescope of the Sun, showing live on screen there, so you can get up close with the the sun and have a look at it firsthand when it is appearing behind the clouds, of course. So that's Trudy Lane, a local artist, come up with that concept, and it's running through the 1st July, well worth a look as well. And of course, big sports lift out on a Friday, plenty of rugby on. The All Blacks have their first hit out on Friday night against the Samoan side, so we get a chance to see how they're shaping ahead of the Lions. Of course, the Lions will play New Zealand Maori in Rotorua on Saturday. They've named a near test strength side there, so we'll also get a chance to see how they're looking a week or so out from playing the All Blacks. So plenty of reading there as well.
Plenty of reading. Thanks very much, Craig.
Thank you.
And time now for a look at tomorrow's weather.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Silverhorn Sportsville.
Starting with today's southern view, taken of the picturesque Lake Wakatipu, followed by a Dunedin flag in the breeze this afternoon. Looking at the situation, a cold southwest airstream is easing over the South Island today, and an anticyclone will bring a period of fine weather this weekend with lighter winds and nighttime frosts. To the southern outlook, Balclutha, Catlins, Gore, Lumsden, light sou'westers fine and 10 degrees across the board. To the central outlook, Alexandra, light winds, fine 12 degrees. Queenstown, light winds fine and a high of 9. Te Anau, moderate westerlies, some cloud, also 9. And Wanaka, light winds fine and 10 degrees there. To the northern outlook now, Oamaru and Timaru, light winds fine 11 degrees. Light winds and fine for Omarama and Twizel too, a touch cooler with a high of 10 degrees. And here in Dunedin tonight, another fine night with light westerlies and an overnight low of 3. Mostly fine and sunny tomorrow with cool sou'westers dying out, climbing all the way up to a high of 10 degrees and 11 on Saturday. And in Invercargill tonight, a low of 2, but otherwise fine with moderate westerlies. Fine tomorrow and Saturday with sunny periods, some cloud and light winds, highs of 9 and 11 respectively. And that's it from the South Today this evening. Do join us again tomorrow. Good night.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.